Your Say. Clearly your number one listening show, where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly. Real name, Robert Sylvester Kelly. Also known as the R&B King. For the first time, the world will hear lies from those closest to R. Kelly, his own family. In the upcoming film dubbed R. Kelly's Karma, A Daughter's Journey, Joanne Kelly, the singer's daughter, bravely steps forward to allegedly reveal a so-called heartbreaking secret that has haunted her for years. Releasing on October 11, 2024 exclusively on TVEI Network, the film promises to be an emotional and raw account of the alleged devastating impact of R. Kelly's actions on his family. At the center of this tainting story is Joanne Kelly, who also goes by her stage name, Buku Abi. Alongside her siblings Jaah Kelly, Robert Kelly Jr. and their mother Drea Kelly, Joanne opens up about the alleged painful reality of growing up in the shadow of one of music's most notorious figures. This isn't just another documentary about R. Kelly's legal battles, but they are dramatizing it to look like a deep dive into the trauma, survival and emotional toll his family has endured. In the said documentary, Joanne alleges for the first time about how her father's actions shattered her childhood. The trailer gives a glimpse into this emotional journey, where Joanne reflects on the burden of carrying the Kelly name. Nobody wants to be the child of the father that is out here hurting women and children, she surprisingly says, alleging to acknowledge a lifelong pain of being linked to her father's crimes. The documentary also features her mother Drea Kelly, R. Kelly's ex-wife, who has been vocal about her own alleged experiences of abuse. "What he did to me, but you didn't have to do it to my kids," she emotionally shares in the controversial trailer. The film claims to reveal the lasting trauma that R. Kelly's family has carried for years, and their struggles to move forward while grappling with their connection to him. Directed by Vanessa Renee, R. Kelly's Karma, A Daughter's Journey is not just a story of alleged scandal, but they claim it's about healing, reclaiming one's identity and finding a voice after years of silence. On October 11, 2024, when it premieres, viewers will see if Joanne can fully attempt to step out of her father's shadow and create a life on her own terms. We should also comprehend the fact that using documentaries about abuse and blackmail involves exploiting the sensitive and personal nature of survivors' stories for coercive purposes. Documentaries may be manipulated by the producers to intentionally sensationalize the experiences of survivors, focusing more on dramatic elements than on the nuanced realities of abuse. This can perpetuate stereotypes and overshadow the complexities of individual stories, just like it was in the controversial Surviving R. Kelly docuseries that tactically turned the public against him. Conspirators have found documentaries a fertile ground for misrepresentation. Alleged survivors' experiences and intentions are diverse, and documentaries may not accurately represent all perspectives. A focus on certain narratives can lead to a skewed understanding of abuse, ignoring the voices of the accused individuals. We can recall that the surviving R. Kelly testimonies were inaccurate, as the alleged victims were motivated by financial rewards for their participation in the film. When analyzing this move by R. Kelly's close family, and given the fact that their financial ability has dwindled over time, we can't fail to think about this project as a financial one. Such documentaries may prioritize entertainment value over ethical storytelling, leading to concerns about exploitation. When we have profit motives overshadowing the goal of advocacy, the authenticity and integrity of the narrative will for sure be compromised. I completely don't think that what the family is doing is the right thing that should be done, even if their claims were true. We should be aware that participating in such a documentary can be emotionally taxing for the participants. Revisiting traumatic experiences for the sake of storytelling would trigger distress or exacerbate their trauma, leading to potential harm rather than healing. But we also know that the financial incentives that run conspiracies tend to overshadow such concerns, with the participants telling lots and lots of lies to try and fit the jigsaw puzzle. As documentaries become common and effective in biasing the legal system, their frequent use has also led to viewer desensitization. Frequent exposure to false depictions of trauma by R. Kelly and the Surviving R. Kelly docuseries have desensitized viewers, potentially leading to apathy rather than activism. This R. Kelly's Karma, A Daughter's Journey documentary seems to have a hidden agenda from those that have been fighting R. Kelly for decades now. We all know that Joanne has been very fond of her father, and it is somewhat mind-boggling as to why such a sudden U-turn has occurred. Filmmakers in such documentaries have taken creative liberties, or selectively edited footage to craft a narrative that doesn't accurately represent the alleged survivor's experiences, or the complexities of abuse. This has misled audiences and perpetuates stereotypes and misinformation, just as the surviving R. Kelly docuseries did, leading to the resigning of its initial editing team. Come October 11, 2024, the world is likely to witness another bunch of concoctions about and against R. Kelly when Joanne Kelly's documentary premieres. The editing team will predictably cherry-pick clips or quotes to create a particular narrative that doesn't capture the alleged survivor's experience. This definitely misrepresents their story and leads to misconceptions about the realities of abuse. It is also important to note the fact that Joanne Kelly's documentary features her mother Drea Kelly, who surprisingly, even after divorcing R. Kelly, insisted on retaining the use of his name. Common behavior typically involves the mother attempting to influence how the children perceive their father, and the circumstances surrounding the divorce. Whether intentional or not, such manipulation often stems from unresolved anger, resentment, or insecurity, and it can deeply impact the emotional well-being of the children. One common form of manipulation is parental alienation, where the mother tries to turn the children against their father by speaking negatively about him or blaming him for the divorce. She may tell the children that their father is untrustworthy, doesn't care about them, or is responsible for the family's breakup. Over time, these comments can shape how the children view their father, eroding their bond with him. They may begin to believe that he is at fault for all their problems, leading to emotional distance or, in more extreme cases, outright rejection. By limiting the father's involvement, the mother sends a message to the children that their relationship with their father is not important or valued. This can cause confusion for the children, who may start to believe that their father doesn't care about them or is less important in their lives. As this pattern continues, the children may withdraw from their father emotionally, which can have lasting effects on their ability to form strong bonds with other people in the future. Mothers may also involve their children in adult conflicts by sharing inappropriate details about the divorce or other personal issues. Exposing the children to these adult matters places them in a difficult and emotionally harmful position, where they may feel responsible for resolving conflicts between their parents. This can create feelings of stress and confusion as the children attempt to navigate problems that are beyond their understanding and control. In more subtle forms of manipulation, a mother might discourage positive interactions between the children and their father without being overtly hostile. This can take the form of small gestures, like changing the subject when the father is mentioned or reacting dismissively when the children talk about him. These behaviors may seem insignificant, but over time, they can influence the children to believe that maintaining a relationship with their father is not acceptable. Recently, Joanne appeared in a documentary trailer discussing the impact of her father's alleged crimes. In the trailer, she allegedly breaks down emotionally, claiming to reflect on how her father's actions changed her life. Despite her love for him, she stated that she would not be bringing her son to visit him in prison. Thanks for watching this video, a production of LFN Media, giving you another perspective of issues at hand. We make it our business to keep you updated with the truth amidst the cloud of lies the media wants you to believe. It is therefore important that you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, and allow all notifications so that you don't miss out whenever we publish a new video.